The Cheeseboy628 Show, starring Cheeseboy628.
Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is Cheeseboy628 here, today giving you an OU tier Pokemon Showdown battle, and this team was brought to me by my buddy SampleSounds. As you can see, it's a Sun team. It consists of an offensive Heatrock Ninetales, a physical Life Orb Greninja, an Acrobatics Talonflame, a Mega Garchomp, a Sashed Mamoswine, and a physically defensive Blastoise. Now, looking at my opponent's team, I'm seeing that Rotom Heat, and it's probably going to abuse my weather a bit. Plus, its Volt Switch is going to be very annoying, and I'm not going to bring in my Mammo on it in the case that it is not choiced. And my opponent's biggest threat has to be Dragonite, because if that thing starts setting up with DD, or even if it's just Banded, it's going to do a ton of damage to my team, so I have to figure out a way to break its multi-scale, whether it's through rocks or priority in some form, and slowly be able to wither it away. So let's see how this battle goes. So I start off my Ninetales just to get the Sun up, and it turns out he brings in the threat first turn, and since I am offensive, I will outspeed, so I just get the Willow off, and it turns out he's not Lumberry, so that's definitely nice. I break his multi-scale, and he's burned. So now he brings in his Rotom Heat as I bring in my Blastoise, and I'm going to protect just to scout what he's going to go for. I don't even know if he's locked in yet, but I'm going to go out to my Garchomp now, try to take anything he has to offer, and it turns out he has the Will-O-Wisp. What? I swear, I see a lot of these Rotom Heats carry Will-O-Wisp, which is just really weird. It's super offensive, so I don't understand why. But then it turns out to carry the HP Ice. It's destroying my life, and I can't do anything to the Slowbro. I'm Mega, and well, I revealed that, so basically my Garchomp is toast, and I revealed my Mega, so now he's not even suspecting my Blastoise is Mega at all. Of course, the Toxic kind of tells that. But now I'm just going to switch out to Ninetales. I'm naturally especially bulky, and since Goodra probably has T-Bolt since it has nice coverage, and standard these days is Assault Vest, I am going to go into Ninetales to avoid the T-Bolt for my Blastoise. So I'm going to set up a nasty plot on the switch, go for the Flamethrower. It's a solid 2-hit KO, but he does go for the Volt Switch into his Goodra. And I really don't have a lot to hit him with, but might as well go for the Flamethrower, try to do some damage. And it just does not do enough, and that Draco easily takes me out. So my Ninetales goes down, and I'm going to go right into my Talonflame here. I'm thinking it's time to set up a Swords Dance. I don't care about that T-Bolt. I did it pretty nicely, actually, to be honest. So I'm going to go for the Roost here, and just easily take that next T-Bolt, and now he's going to die from Toxic. So I'm at +2, I'm pretty threatening at the moment, and the sun is still up, so a Scald is not going to do too much. And I'm thinking at +4 I should be doing a lot of damage, and I do, but it's not enough to take him out. But now the sun has faded, and I'm definitely able to go for a free Acrobatics right now, and I'm going to do such, and he turns out to actually sack his Rotom Heat. Now here I have to go for the Acrobatics because the BP is rather obvious. Hope to take him out. Unfortunately, I am not able to. He barely lives, but now I can easily revenge him with Greninja. And I'm actually going to go for the Night Slash. I am a physical variant, and I do get a bit of recall, but I'm definitely going to outspeed here. I'm thinking he's just going to sack his D-Knight here. So I'm thinking from here, Greninja's probably going to have a pretty easy time. I do have the Water Shuriken, so I'm going to go for that. And if I get enough hits, I'm thinking the odds are going to be in my favor. But I only get 3, and if he goes for the EQ, he easily can take me out, and he does just that. But I do have Blastoise. I can take any EQ he has to offer, and it turns out that he's going to go into his Slowbro, and he is going to get burned. Now, this is actually a huge deal, and that is because I can no longer Toxic him, and that's really the only way to put a timer on Slowbro, which is a huge problem, because as you're going to see, I cannot touch this thing now. I'm going to have to try stalling it out, trying to get some nice residual damage, but it's really not working. Mammo was really my only chance of trying to do any damage to it, but now my sash is broken. I'm not burned, but I can only take one more Scald, and Slowbro can certainly take more than one more EQ. So I can Scald for all I want, but now he even reveals the Calm Mind, so this is not looking to be anywhere in my favor whatsoever. I can crit him all I want, but I'm sure he's going to be at plenty of health to be able to take whatever crit that I'm going to offer him. So I can go back into Mammo now, predicting the slack off. It's not like it's a big deal. I can go for the EQ now for this big deal, but not even a crit would be enough to get him down with even the burn included. So he's at half health now, doesn't even matter. Can go back into Blastoise. My Garchomp's burned and it's fully physical, so that's not going to help. If it was partly special with Draco, I feel like I would have had a chance, Unfortunately, that is not the case. After a couple more turns, you're going to see he's at +2. That Psychic is doing way too much. I mean, I am physically defensive, so that explains why the Psychic is doing so much. I'm going to Protect Stall a bit. Doesn't matter at all. He's going to take me out with another Psychic right after this. Get that crit Scald. Doesn't do nearly enough. Now my Burn Mega Garchomp is going to come in, try to take him out with the EQ, and for some reason he switches out to Caesar, and really the only thing I can see here is him giving me the narrow 1-0 loss, so it just makes it that much closer. So I do die from Burn, and then he's able to win just because his Slowbro is still alive. So I still think it was a great match. I wish I could have got that Toxic on Slowbro though. But thank you all for watching, like, comment, sub, and until later, peace.